Hey guys, it's 12:54 in the morning, Saturday morning, and I'm just getting home from seeing the Chernobyl Diaries. So I want to give you guys a slight review, just small, simple, quick. Very good movie, excellent scares. It's very gripping, very intense, very uncomfortable throughout the whole movie. I mean, once they get into that, haunted area, the, hazardous area, you're kind of on the edge of your seat, and you're just like, oh, it's very, constantly fidgeting and just waiting for the buildup of the scares. They do a really good job with all the buildups of all the scares, and there's a couple where they trick you, where you think one's coming, and then it doesn't come, and then it'll come, at a point where you weren't expecting it. So, really good job there. I really liked it. Beginning of the movie, they kind of just build the characters, so of course the first, 4 or 5 minutes are kind of dead, but they're building the characters. They're not really building the story, they're just kind of building the characters there. As for the chick hotness factor for a horror movie, 2 thumbs up. Definitely. They nailed it there. The 2 chicks that are the main, characters are super duper hot, so I was very happy about that. Third one, just okay. So yeah, I mean, as far as the the killers, the killers in the movie, the monsters, so to speak, they left me wanting more. They went for the shape type monster, kill. I don't want to tell you guys what they are, so I'm just gonna call them monster. But they went for more of the shape, so you can't really tell what they are or see detail on, faces or body or anything. You just kind of see a shape, and that's what scares the shit out of you. There's a lot of shadow monsters. So I did want to see a little bit more detail, and I was hoping they would. They did at the end a little bit, but not too much. But either way, I mean, what they went for, they nailed it. So there's not a whole lot of blood. Thought there would be a little bit more blood in it, but this is more for the creep factor, and they did a good job of it. So I was pretty happy. What else? I don't want to give any spoilers to the movie, but it's definitely worth checking out. Woman in Black was a different kind of movie. It had some sophisticated scares, and it had a real real story that it built upon, and it had the twists and turns all planned. This one is just more of a we're going to scare the shit out of you kind of movie, which, we all enjoy, and we don't really see that many of, lately at least. Cabin in the Woods I thought was going to be a super scary movie, and it was, it had a couple scares, but the build-up was so, obvious, and you could tell when it was going to come, so it wasn't that great in that aspect. It was really funny. It was a really good movie, entertaining, but, it wasn't a great horror, scare the hell out of you kind of film, so. What else? As far as the previews, I'm not one of those guys that is like, oh shit, I gotta go see that movie whenever they're doing the previews of the new movies and stuff. But I think for the first time, there's a movie that I am definitely gonna see. There's no way I'm not gonna see this movie. It looks like it has the potential, from just the trailer, to be one of the scariest movies of all time. I mean, flat out. It is basically an Exorcist type movie made, in the modern day. So it's a different storyline. It's supposedly off of a true story, but it looks with the technology that we have now and everything. Oh my god, it looks super scary. Anyways, it's called The Apparition. It didn't give a date on when it was coming out, but if you can go on YouTube and see the preview for it, it's called The Apparition. That thing looks like it's going to be friggin' awesome. So I'm definitely super excited about that. So yeah, that's it. Just a short little review on Chernobyl Diaries. Definitely worth seeing. I really enjoyed it. I thought the scares were great. They built it up, and it kept me on the edge of my seat the whole time, kind of with a nervous, fidgety, uncomfortable feeling of like, oh my god, whatever. But it was good. So check it out. And yeah, that's it. That's my review, guys. So I will talk to you guys later.